What else have I missed? I've been told about Bazin. Been told about the Manor War. I've been told about like apparently there's a big hyped up meeting Forehead was talking about, but it ended up being like nothing.
Oh, the meeting? You talking about the meeting yesterday?
Mm.
Who said it was hyped up, bro? That was damn near like I think top 10 most useless meeting. Like if you gotta
Yeah,
put
that's
all
what I
the shit
meant. Like
into
Miguel was like, yeah, like Forehead hyped it up to be some like big meeting, and like literally nothing came up from it.
bro. So tell me this, right? This is probably one of the few times, like I'm curious about the meeting. So let me pay a little bit of attention, right? Bro, so we go up in that bitch, right? Up in that piece, up in the construction site, bro. This man talking about some we need to get up the business up and running, all this, all that, bro. And I guess we're gonna talk about all the business and shit, but we really only ended up talking about the mag business, right? And
Mm.
bro, this whole thing with like, oh, he wants to do his grand scheme master plan to have the mags run through someone else.
Oh yeah, and they told me that that they fucking failed. That who was it?
Oh,
Somebody
I
fucked
don't,
it up and it just ruined the whole
I
thing.
don't. You're gonna have to tell me that because I don't know about that. But
Oh,
anyways, right? So this old scheme talking about some mag this, mag that, bro. These guys start talking about the different groups they want, bro. Small group, big groups, Hydra, Manor. I'm like, okay, it sounds positive. You feel me, right? And then you start to notice that they just kept repeating the same thing for like the next 30 minutes about the groups they want. Okay, so and then I'm like, okay, so let's actually get, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a deep dive, man. Let's talk about these groups. As for the small crews, they have no fucking idea about the small crews, bro. Small crews like a buzzword for these guys. They kept talking about some small crew this, small crew that. I asked what the small crews are with then. And he's like, oh, raiders, all this, all that. And I'm like, okay, so do they hold the manpower? I don't know. Okay, fair enough. All right, type shit. So then they start talking about other groups that we could hand it to, right? Everyone gets out their ideas. Idea this, idea that. Forehead this, forehead that. Just for this guy Ford to talk about some, oh, I guess since we're all indecisive, we'll go with my plan. Even though everyone was, fucking giving the very valid inputs. So essentially, the conversation ended up going in circles again. And then at the end of the day, everyone said, all right, good meeting, guys, with nothing agreed upon. But yeah, anyways, man, it was really just useless because at the end of the day, all these groups, this group that,
Vidal
they just
bitched
ended
the
up going
fuck
with
out of
whatever the fuck
Forehead. Should we
Florida
watch
wanted to
the
go with,
meeting?
based it from the beginning. It was just 30 minutes of fucking nothing, actual 30 minutes of nothing.
No. Let's sounds like all our meetings low key though. It
Yeah,
always
but I
takes us
feel
so
like
long to like get to the fucking point.
I'll be honest, it's probably one of the only few times I'll ever speak like that again in the meeting because I really wanted to test this theory of how pointless it is. Like I really wanted to test it. That's why I spoke up so much during that meeting, and it just
You
proved that
spoke?
okay. It just proved that how fucking pointless and useless it is because they're just gonna, you know what happened in these meetings? These guys all talk about it and then leave and then hop in the car and then figure it out. So it's like fucking pointless to even be at the fucking meeting. So because
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. We have
it's fun.
meetings, nothing happens, and then like later they'll talk about it and they'll come up with something and they'll be like, "This is what we're doing," you know?
These quote unquote meetings that we have, I don't look at it as some meetings where you give your opinion and things happen. How I look at the meetings is you
You're
go
getting
there to
informed.
you get informed of the opinions and you give inputs, but nothing is being resolved because at the end of the day, they're all gonna leave and then talk about it later in amongst their little group and then figure it out. So it's like it's fucking pointless. It's that's why like I just uh
Yeah, I mean it might be pointless, but I like the fact that they, at
Where's
least
the radio
had
again?
the thought of us and, you know,
well the thing is it's
37.
37. The thing is it's not like some mastermind plan to get people involved. No, these guys are generally just stupid and think that these meetings are actually there to figure something out, but they're too stupid to figure shit out. So it's like, it just a byproduct. So
Mm-mm. Yeah, that one singular meeting.
my voice just be dumb. But hey, that's why you, bro. That's why you just be chilling at the meeting, bro. You don't really, yeah, do too much.
Yeah.
I can handle that shit, bro. It's not, that's not on my payroll type of thing.